Yo, morning everybody. Hope you're doing well. It's Friday. Start this sucker up. I am not gonna say I'm tired, but I was waking up all last night. One of those nights where it's like, I think my kidneys were getting worked, right? Where it's like, wake up, gotta go pee. Oh, then I'm thirsty, my mouth feels all dry, metallic and stuff, so like I drink something, and then like an hour later, I gotta pee that out, but then I'm thirsty, so it happens all, every hour of the night. Ugh, it kind of wears you out a little bit, nights like that, but you know what, it's Friday, and hopefully tonight, I'll sleep in nice and, well, I guess it's tomorrow, whatever, hopefully I sleep good tonight, so anyway, today, talking about this concept that I'm very much living, and everybody's pretty much living it, right? But just kind of giving it a name, but it's called seasons of your life. So you hear this a lot, especially in like Christianity, they say this a lot. Well, it was that season of my life. It was this season of my life. And, a season could be like, I got a new job, or, maybe I started a new workout regimen. I was really into it. Like a season will typically last like 3 months or so, or whatever. So, it can last longer in this usage, but you kind of get the idea. It's like things come and they go and change, but at the same time, just like seasons of the earth, like a tree goes through cycles, but it's still a tree, right? So it's like you go through cycles as a human, but you're still kind of who you are, right? So anyway. Just some cycles I've noticed since I've been on NB personally, and everybody's gonna be a little bit different, but like I know when I first started it was kind of like I felt like a lot of joy, like I came across something that was really awesome, and I was probably a little arrogant because I was like, yeah, like I'm gonna heal myself, I'm gonna be all awesome, blah blah blah. And then the next season was like total despair because I kind of realized how sick I was, and how burned out I was, and how long how long of a process it is to kind of get your stamina back. So then there was like a lot of depression, and then there was like a lot of acceptance in the next season, where it was like, okay, well, I guess this is what it is. It's like really in the grand scheme of things, it's not that big of a deal. And it was just me like really kind of getting the regimen locked down and kind of accepting the program for what it is. And then there's a gnat in here. And then the next season, let's see. What was happening next? And then the next season was more like a spiritual kind of path, where I was really like getting into that side of the equation, and just kind of like, oh, sorry, traffic jam in the apartment complex. Getting into, who am I, what is God, all that kind of stuff. And that was a pretty good season. I liked that one a lot because I was really connecting, you might say, to the Holy Spirit in a way that like I never have before, and it was very real, and it was pretty cool, right? And then there was a season where I was kind of branching out and like kind of getting to meet new people again, and kind of reintegrating myself back into the world a little bit. And now I'm kind of at this season right now where I'm like, saying it from a conversation I had yesterday, trying to get like my spunk back a little bit, you know what I mean? So what does that mean? Well, there's kind of the person I was before NB, and then the person I was after NB, and like what happens, and I'm sure this happens to everybody, is like your behavior starts changing, your attitudes start changing, the things you say start changing, the things you used to identify with start changing, and so you kind of, everybody probably does a little bit differently, but I think I made like a hard turn left or whatever, and I guess what I'm starting to realize is like, there's certain aspects of the old me that like I like, and identify with, and I they're just who I am. It's just me, right? It's just me. So I don't want to say suppressing, but that's a pretty dang good word, so I probably wouldn't say it. But yeah, I've been kind of suppressing some of the stuff that probably used to be more me holistically, right? And so now I think I'm striking more of a balance. It's like I'm starting to bring some of those components back into the equation, while at the same time respecting kind of my newfound insights and thoughts, and feelings about how the world works and how you should be as a person and all that kind of stuff. And it's kind of interesting or whatever, right? Because you just I don't know how to say it. It's just like, again, you used to do stuff that was Maybe some of that stuff I still am like putting it in the closet, and I don't really plan on taking it out of the box anytime soon. But some of the stuff I'm like, yeah, you know what? I kind of still am that way a little bit. You know what I mean? So anyway, I'm just kind of learning like how to bring, not using good words, just kind of integrate the two. I guess that's a short and sweet version of that. So anyway, all right, guys. Well, have a good Friday and a good weekend, and God bless.